Everyone, it's Erin, and I'm here today with an ASMR hockey collection video. I know that a lot of you are waiting for role plays and other types of videos, and they will be out soon. However, this video is both timely and time sensitive, so I really wanted to make it today. Also, for everyone watching, because I know that this is a very niche subject that not everyone is interested in, I'm going to be focusing a lot more on making sounds with the objects that I have, as opposed to just talking about them and doing a show and tell style. So if you are interested in just the ASMR part of it, hopefully it will still be entertaining for you. So this video is going to be all about my collection of things for the Toronto Maple Leafs, which is my favorite hockey team. I have liked hockey ever since I was very little. My dad actually played hockey, nothing like super professional or anything, but he played a lot when I was a kid, and so I would watch him play. So I grew up in and around hockey and watching hockey, so I knew a lot about it from an early age. And as I grew up and after living in Canada and a lot of the buzz around the young players for the Maple Leafs, I became a fan. It's been a while now. I forget exactly how long, but more than 5-10 years, something like that. So the reason why I say that the video is timely and time sensitive is because the playoffs and play-ins are happening right now, and tomorrow is game 5 of a 5-game series. So if they lose tomorrow, they're just completely out. And with all the global stuff happening right now, I'm not really sure when the regular season would be back. I think it's much later next year than it would normally be, and possibly, who knows, not happen at all, We're not really sure. So, so I wanted to do this now while they're still in, and otherwise it just wouldn't make a lot of sense, and I'll probably also be very sad if they get eliminated. So, okay. I have quite a bit of stuff. I am a very, very big fan of theirs, so you will walk away from this, if you didn't already think I'm nuts, thinking that I'm nuts. But it's fun to be a fan of something. It's fun to have the ups and downs and cheering and a fan base and fun Twitter conversations and things like that. A lot of this stuff is gifts, and then some of it is stuff I've gotten on my own. So I have two sides of stuff. Over here is clothes, shirts, clothing, and then over here is all the other stuff. So household things and decor and holiday stuff and whatnot. So I'm going to start over here. Alright, so the first thing that I have is this plastic drinking cup. I also have one. Oh, I sound like Darth Vader. Oh, that's fun. Go Leafs, go. My cat is crying. I don't know why. I keep telling him he can come in here and the door is wide open. He's singing the song of his people. So this is a very thick cup. I don't know if you can tell or not. It is modeled after a Solo cup, but it's really thick. And I also have a white one, a matching kind of like a home and away jersey. So I use them fairly often. I used to use them during games, and I would just use them all the time. Next thing that I have is this, I think it's a door sign, at least that's what I use it for. And it has this wooden, you can't really tell that it's wood, but it's like a wooden dowel up here. And then a string that goes on the door. And it says Toronto Maple Leafs and then Happy Holidays. And then there's another like wooden dowel thing down here. And I have a little nail outside my door, and during the holiday season, holiday time, I hang it up like this outside of my door. I have a tote box that's just for holiday stuff, so it's in there the rest of the year. Speaking of holiday stuff, so in my first crazy moment, so during the holidays I have 2 little Christmas trees, like the tabletop Christmas trees. I have the tabletop ones, because they're it's easier for like the space that I live in, and also because I have cats. So a full-size tree just seems really extra because they're just gonna climb it. So I have 2 trees. I have one that is the regular green color, and then I have one that is white, like a white Christmas tree, and that one is Toronto Maple Leafs themed. So the whole tree has like ornaments and stuff for the Leafs. And it actually, because of some gifts that I got last year, it actually is coming together as being pretty full, which is cool. So I'll show you a couple of the ornaments and the sets that I have. I have a lot more than this, but there's no reason to show all of them. So the first 2 is this set here. So we have a star, and then we have a snowflake. And these are like a very thick plastic. They're not glass, but they look kind of like glass. And I would never have glass ornaments because of the cats. There's a lot of texture going on here. So obviously with the snowflake, there's a lot of like bumps and stuff. And then with the star, there's a lot of texture to the back of it. I really like the sound of the star on like the ridges of the snowflake. And the way that it feels like over the bumps. Because not only are the snowflakes themselves bumpy, but each of them has like extra sort of almost like a crystal look on the back. So there's just a lot of like bumpy surface. So that's those. And then another set I have have more of them, but these are just a few, are these ones right here. So we have a tree and another star. These are a very interesting feeling plastic. A very like matte feel to them. So they have a, you can kind of hear the I think the reason why they make that nice tapping sound is because they're hollow in the middle. So you can kind of squish them a little bit, but I'm not going to do it too much because I don't think you're supposed to. But I do like that, like a pitter patter. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five. They're like super cheap, but also really pretty, so this, I didn't, to be honest with you, I didn't even know that they made this. This is a gift that I got last year, and you know how they have those Hallmark keepsake ornaments, like the ones that are like iconic? At least I thought that's what they were for. Like there were some like Disney ones maybe, or some other like beautiful ones that they had that were like special edition and stuff, but apparently they have them now for like all different kinds of things. So it's this Hallmark keepsake jersey ornament, and on the back it says, "A keepsake is much more than an ornament. It is a little work of art created by a real person with a real passion to tell a story. From the people and things you love, to memories of the past, to anticipation of something new, your keepsake honors and celebrates everything that makes the holidays special: joy, togetherness, family, and friends." And so, yeah, I always thought it was the ones where it was like new home or like baby's first Christmas or something like that, but apparently they have branched out, or maybe I just didn't know, and they have all different kinds of things that people are passionate about or love or memories or whatever. So this is the box itself, and then this is the ornament. It's pretty substantial as far as like the weight to it, which I guess you would expect from a keepsake ornament. And yeah, so I really like this one, and I really was very surprised when I got it as a gift. This was a homecoming gift, or not homecoming, home shower, I don't know what you call it, like a housewarming. I don't know why I said homecoming. Housewarming. When I bought my house, somebody gave me this. I guess as like a first Christmas kind of thing. Even though I moved in here not near the Christmas time, but I guess they just thought of like home and holidays and stuff. This is very interesting. It also kind of has that vintagey vibe to it. It is metal. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually metal. It's got some glitter on it from some other stuff. But it has like wavy texture in here. It's just black on the back. And like a twine sort of string to it. And it just has the logo and established 1917. So it's heavier, so it usually goes in the bottom of the tree. And then I have this really cute one. Look how cute it is. So this is a Christmas tree ornament of the Toronto Maple Leafs mascot, and his name is Carlton the Bear. He is a polar bear. He's very cute. And the actual mascot that, or the person, like the actual person that is the mascot, is really like cool and fun. They do like backflips in the suit. And the two Toronto mascots, the Carlton and then the Raptor from the Toronto Raptors, they have a joint TikTok. I think it's Mascots TO, I want to say. And they do a lot of the like dance challenges and stuff like that. So this is, I actually have this out all year. Like it's in my bookshelf in my room. But it also goes on the tree when it's the Christmas time. And it's like a wood carving. I don't know if it's really wood. I don't think it is, but that's what it's supposed to look like. These two came in a set, and they don't make any sense. It's very strange, but I mean, I got them anyway. I think they were like on clearance at like a non-holiday time. So there's a beach chair, and like this is actually an ornament. It's a beach chair, and then a shoe, like a boot. So this is supposed to be like a beach chair, like Adirondack type chair that has the logo, a book that says all about the Toronto Maple Leafs, sunglasses, and then like a beach hat, like a hat. And then this is like a shoe, like a high-heeled boot, and it has the logo on it. And this is probably the heaviest one that I have. I don't know why it's so heavy, and I don't know what it's made out of, but it's very weighty and bulky. The only other like holiday type thing that I have is this, and this is wrapping paper. Normally wrapping paper I think is in a roll, but these are in squares. I have a few more squares as well. And it opens up, not super huge, but it opens up to a big sheet. It has blue, gray, and white, and stripes, and little maple leaves. And it says Toronto Maple Leafs. I did wrap something in this last year, and I can't remember what it was. it's cool that they think to make these types of things because crazy people like me will buy them. Alright, so moving on, next thing I have is this nail polish and decals. So it actually has the two like official colors, which is blue and white, and then behind that it has a little sheet of nail decals. I have obviously never used the decals because they're not used. I think I may have used the nail polish once or twice, and it's okay. Like, it's novelty stuff, so it's not going to be like, it's promotional, so it's not gonna be like super high quality, like a high quality nail polish, but it is still fun to have, and I like the decals. I might use them at some point, like just get my nails done white with like proper good nail polish and then put the decals on top of it. I have two books to show. The first one is this, and it is called Toronto Maple Leafs, A City and Its Team by Lance Hornby. And it is a history and a kind of just a not just about the team, but also about the city and how much like history is there and how the city has like a relationship with the team, whether it's its stadiums or the stories about like the players and the coaches and them doing stuff either for charity or sometimes when they're really bad and the town like turns against them and stuff. But it was interesting because it was a mix of history and stories, like fun stories about the team, and then also just the city of Toronto in general. And I love all of those things. So it talks about a lot of the players that grew up in Toronto, because of course, just because you play for a team doesn't mean you're from there, but there have been quite a few people who are like hometown heroes and grow up and then end up playing there. The other book that I have is this, and it's called This Team is Ruining My Life, But I Love Them by Steve Dangle. That's obviously not his real name, it's Steve Glynn. How I became a professional hockey fan. So this guy, Steve Dangle, that's what he goes by, because dangle is like a hockey term. He has a YouTube channel, and he posts these videos called LFRs, which stands for Leafs Fan Reaction. And after every game for the past like 11 years or something crazy, he gets on his YouTube channel and reacts to the videos like right after they happen or the next morning. But sometimes, like a lot of the time, it's that actual night. And the videos are usually very animated, especially if it's like a crazy loss or a crazy win. He is known for screaming, but it's funny, and just being like a really passionate fan. So he ended up writing a book about his life growing up as a Leafs fan, some personal stuff about him and his family, and then how he went to college for like some like sports, like broadcasting, like communications and stuff like that, and ended up using his YouTube channel to blossom into like a full hockey sports career. Because even though he is on YouTube and was like kind of made famous by YouTube, he now actually like appears on True TV, like Sportsnet, and a lot of the main hockey broadcasts. Like, he's become sort of like a respected hockey person, even though he got famous for screaming on YouTube. The next two things I have shown before. They're these like street signs that I got for Christmas this past year. I don't really like them, and I had said that in my Christmas video. They have still been not used or put up anywhere. I just don't like this type of thing. I think it's really tacky, and I don't know where I would put them. I think it always has seemed very like man cave-ish, or just like, not even man cave, but like a basement. If you have like a bar basement and you just want to put up these types of things, but I've never really considered them like proper decor. And I don't have a basement or an attic or a garage or anything like that, so it would have to go up in like a bedroom or an office or something, and I don't see that happening. So it was a nice gesture because of course I adore the Maple Leafs, but I'm not gonna use them. So this is a funny picture. It's funny for a couple reasons, but so it's a framed picture. Oh, that's me. Hi. It's a framed picture of me. You can't really tell which one is me, but when I was on TV, not like, but like I had good seats at the game, and they like, I guess, cut to the section behind the net, and I was like on the broadcast, and so I had taken like a Snapchat picture and drawn a circle around where I was on the TV, and had sent it to some people, and it was like one of my family members, like an older sort of like not in touch with technology family member, had the picture like printed and like beautifully framed, like it's like an inset frame, and used the Snapchat picture. So I still laugh at it because it's like they meant to kind of commemorate something that was really cool, and the frame itself and like the inset like customness of it is really gorgeous for the like complete wrong application. So yeah, and even the frame is like blue. They put a lot of thought into it. So I do have this up. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Little snowman. And the only other thing I have over here is this hockey card, and it's Carlton again. And it is, they are centennial cards because they recently had their 100th year of being a team. So they made these like commemorative cards. So this one's for Carlton, and so it has that, and then on the back it just has like the 100-year thing and his little stats. Apparently he was born October 10th, 1995. His position is mascot, and he catches left. So it's like one of those upper deck cards. It came in the pouch like this. I didn't like get that serious about it. So I was going to go through all the clothing that I have, but it is a lot, and it's already been about a half hour. I will show you, we're talking this much clothing. However, I will just show you a couple things, like some of my favorites, because some of them I don't like, and I was gonna kind of just be like, oh, this one isn't really my favorite or whatever, but I will not do that to you. So the first thing is this scarf, which I also showed in my Christmas video because I got it for Christmas, and it got a lot of use this winter, and I really like it. It's very stretchy, and it has like the cute little tassels and the sweater look to it, and it's very long and nice. I really like it, and I will be using it again. I did get also a hat, and I can't find it, so it must be like in the bottom of a box somewhere. And then let's see. So this is a little bit funny and also kind of sad. So I think it was for my birthday. I don't think it was for Christmas, but I got from two completely different people. I got the same shirt, but just in two colors. So this is like a white, and this is a gray. And what it says is Kadri and 43. So this was my favorite player on the Toronto Maple Leafs, named Nazem Kadri, and I loved him so much. He is still alive. Don't think he's dead, but he got traded. Like, it was very sad for a lot of people, and he was not only like a really good player, he's also a really good guy. Like, he started like a mental health organization and did a lot of like advocacy stuff, and did a lot of stuff for like charity and for the city. And he is one of those guys who was like born and raised in Toronto area, so it was like a dream for him to play for the team, and he was like a huge part of the team. But he made some mistakes in the playoffs. Like, he got in some fights and it cost them some, not the whole series or anything, but he did it 2 years in a row where he got a penalty at like a really bad time, and he ended up getting traded after that playoffs. And honestly, like, even though I understand the situation, and he's playing for Colorado now, and they're doing really well, so I'm happy for him. And he also has a really cute cat that has an Instagram named Jazzy Kadri. So I still wear the shirts, and I still love him, and I still follow him, and it will never. There's a lot of people out there who are Maple Leafs fans who still, and it's been a while now, it's been like a whole season, and they still talk about how much they miss him and how weird it is to see him in another jersey and things like that. So the funny part is that when he got traded from Colorado, so then some of the Colorado people got traded to Toronto, and they swapped apartments. So they're like living in each other's apartments, which I thought was really cool. And in general, I have a lot of stuff. So I will spare everyone the going through my 15 shirts. So thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys soon with some role plays and other videos. There's a lot going on right now as far as like equipment and setup and whatnot. I'm trying to reconfigure my office to make it into more of like a permanent recording setup, because there are some other projects that I'm working on right now, such as other YouTube channels and a podcast, where I really need to have a dedicated space and not just be propping up my laptop on like a laptop case or something like that. So hopefully my video and lighting will continue to get better, and I will be able to like sit down and plan out a proper role play and see you guys very, very soon. So I hope you have a great day, and I will talk